Howdy, hi. This is Deer Job Sports NBA picks and predictions for Sunday, November 16th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, got to recap previous day's results. Very good day. Unfortunately, it was my own team that was the only losers, but we'll get to them in a minute and how they didn't play basketball for 3 quarters. The winners, we went 5-2 on the day, bringing our yearly record to 125 wins, 103 losses. First game, Raptors, -6.5, also took the over, 232.5. They were playing basketball at the Indiana Pacers. Final score, Toronto 129, Pacers 111. Raptors 55% from the field, only 23% from deep, going 7 of 30, but they took 42 free throws. They only made 26 of them, 62% from there. So this game could have been way worse than the score already was. Raptors should have easily had 140 points. Pacers 42% from the field, 35% from deep. They lose the rebound battle and the turnover battle. This Pacers team is atrocious. They're 1-12. Who was their one win? They beat the Warriors. I forgot that game happened. 114-109. That is a bad look for Golden State. They really should be 0-13. Next game, Nuggets. They closed as a favorite once Jokic got ruled in. I said, all right, I'm down. Sign me up. They win the game, 123-112. So our under, 237.5, is also good. This was a story of 2 guys. You had, actually, now that I'm looking at the box score, this was a story of a lot of guys. You had Jokic go for a triple-double. You had Murray go for a double-double. Aaron Gordon went for a double-double. And then Tim Hardaway dropped 23 points. The entire team was just out there absolutely hooping. 47% from the field, 48% from deep, 82% from the free throw line. They win the rebound battle. They tie the turnover battle. And they win a game by 11. Then we had Jamal Murray, PRA over 33.5. He flew over this number. He finished 23 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists. That is good for 40 PRA. All right, then the only game I lost today was my own team, even though they did win the game. Final score, Cleveland 108, Memphis 100. Cleveland did not feel like playing basketball in the first, second, or third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, they were like, oh, dang, we really about to lose this, aren't we? And they said, nah, we're good. We'll clutch it up one time. They win the game by 8, fourth quarter by 16. They shot 46% from the field, 32% from deep, 66% from the free throw line. I'm going to investigate who was that. Evan Mobley, 5 of 8. Spida went 6 of 9. What are you doing, Donovan Mitchell? Come on. The main problem, though, turnovers. Cleveland had 21 turnovers against a Memphis team that does not play any defense. Main culprit, Lonzo Ball had 5. Donovan Mitchell had 2. Evan Mobley had 4. I don't really understand how Mobley's getting 4 of them. Like, buddy, you're not passing the ball. Like, you had 4 assists on the night, which is higher than you normally have. Why are we trying to run him as like a point forward? Just stick that man down low. Have him back his ass up on somebody, and then go to the hoop or shoot it. We do not need Evan Mobley distributing the ball. Like, yeah, we don't have Garland. I don't care. We have Lonzo off the bench. Hunter can dish it out, and then we have Spida at point. Quit giving the ball to Mobley to distribute. That is not what he's there for. He is there to be tall, get rebounds, and put ball in hoop. All right, that is how I go 5-2. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, game number 1, Clippers on the road at Boston. I'm going to take the Clippers +5. I'm going to rock the under 220.5. Clippers starting 5, Harden, Dunn, Jones, Collin, Zubac. Celtics starting 5, White, Pritchard, Brown, Walsh, and Queta. Injury report, Clippers, you got Kawhi and you have Beal, both ruled out. Are we surprised? No. The Celtics, the only person they got, Jason Tatum. That is clean. Clippers coming off of a 6-point road win at the Mavericks in double OT. Both Kawhi and Beal did kind of have the majority of the offense running through them. So now you're going to have to switch it up. It is now the James Harden and Zubac with the occasional appearances from Collins and Dunn. Jones, I don't really think he's doing much on the court, to be honest with you. It's Harden. It's Zubac. I do not see how the Celtics are going to guard that. Celtics are one of the worst teams to opposing bigs for a long, long time in the NBA. They've been getting housed by opposing bigs. Now you pair Zubac with the assist lord that James Harden is. I think that is going to go well. Celtics coming off of a home win to the Grizzlies by 36. Don't really know how impressive that is, but here we are. Both of these teams play really slow, 29th and 30th pace in the league. I think we see a slow, low-scoring game. Give me the Clippers to win this one 107-102. Next game we got Magic on the road at Houston Rockets. Give me the Rockets minus 8.5. Give me the over 228.5. Magic starting five looks a little different. Suggs, Bane, De Silva, Wagner, Carter. Rockets starting five, Thompson, Okogie, KD, Smith, Şengün. Injury report, Magic, Banchero, and Moritz Wagner both ruled out. The Rockets, you got Tari Eason, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then Fred VanVleet all not playing. Magic, 7-6 on the year. They are riding a nice 3-game win streak, but it was against the Blazers, the Knicks, and the Nets. The Knicks are good. Blazers and Nets I have serious questions about. Without Banchero, I don't see what they're going to do with the size of this Rockets team. I'm like, yeah, you still have Wagner and Carter, so that answers your Şengün and Smith questions. You now have Kevin Durant being guarded by second-year rookie Tristan Da Silva out of Colorado. That is going to go so horribly bad, it's going to be disgusting. Rockets 8-3 on the year. They're also on a 3-game winning streak. They are the highest scoring team in the NBA, 126 per contest. They are also the best rebounding team. That is probably not a surprise when you start 3 dudes who are 7 feet tall. Then you have Amen Thompson, who's one of the best rebounding quote-unquote point guards in the league. And you have Okogie, who's like 6'6" and likes to grab them too. Give me the Rockets. Give me the over. Do not think too much about it. All right, next game we got. Give me the Suns plus 102. Give me the over 231.5. Surely the Hawks have to lose a basketball game without Trae Young at some point. Hawks starting five, Alexander Walker, Daniels, Rashier, Johnson, and Okongwu. Suns starting five, Book, Goodwin, Brooks, O'Neal, Richards. Injury report, you got Drisic, game time decision, Trae Young ruled out. Suns, you got Allen and Green, both ruled out. Hawks, they've won 4 games in a row. 3 of those have been on their West Coast road trip. How they've done that, I don't know. Without Trae Young, their defense has taken a significant step upwards. Jalen Johnson running the show. Previous game against the Jazz, he dropped 31, 18, and 14. That is Nikola Jokic type of stat line, but instead you're getting it from Jalen Johnson. Good Lord. Suns, they are one better than the Hawks, 5-game win streak. They're also dealing with some injuries, obviously. Their win streak, they're getting a lot of production off their bench from the role guys who you really wouldn't think of. I think this is a good spot. The Hawks, your final game of the road trip. You got tired legs. You're thinking of the strip clubs in Atlanta. You're not thinking about the strip clubs in Phoenix. You want strip club, own bed, go to sleep. That's what you want. You get out of Phoenix with a loss. You go home. You get what you need. Next game, Bulls at the Jazz. Give me the Jazz plus 4.5. Give me the over 242.5. Bulls starting five, Giddey, Herter, Okoro, Buzelis, Vooch. Jazz starting five, George, Bailey, the dude's name who I can't pronounce, Lauri Markkanen, and Nurkic. Injury report, the Bulls, they got Trey Jones, Josh Giddey, Colby White, all is questionable. Zach Collins is ruled out. The Jazz, you have Hendricks, Niang, Kessler out. Kyle Anderson, questionable. Will he play regardless, healthy or not? No. How? There's 2 dudes shouldn't be in the league right now. 1, George Niang. How the hell is he in the NBA? 2, Kyle Anderson. Dude, retire. You're too old. Your hairline going backwards. You need to get off the court. Bulls, they are not good right now. Trending big time in the downward direction. They've lost 4 games in a row. Some of that is due to injuries. They've been without Colby White for maybe the entire season. I don't think so. I think he played at the beginning. They've been without him for a while. Giddey's missed multiple games after DeAndre Hunter absolutely destroyed his ankles. Now you might get both of them back. You might get neither of them back. Who knows? The Jazz, they did just lose a home game to the Hawks, 132 to 122. That was a much closer game than that score indicates. They had the lead going into the fourth quarter, then they choked it away. I like this Jazz team. They're young. They have Lauri Markkanen. I think they're okay. I will take them, plus 4.5. I will take the over, 240, 2.5. All right, final thing. We got 2 player props. I have hit 4 individual player props in a row. I'm going to get bold and now take 2 of them. First one, give me D-Book, PRA over, whatever the number is, without Grayson Allen in the starting lineup. Devin Booker is going to have to shoot the basketball a little bit more. The Hawks, they have been relatively solid on defense. They've won 4 in a row, but this is their final game of a 4-game West Coast road trip. I do not think they're going to be as hard on defense. D-Book averaging 29, 4, and 7 this year. I think we see a good old 46-47 PRA game from him tomorrow. Then we got Zubac. Points and rebounds, I'm taking the over. Celtic strength, it is in their backcourt. It is not in their front court. Last year you had Tatum and Horford. This year you have Random and Random. Ain't nobody guarding that pick and roll with Harden. I think he has a legitimate chance to go for a 20-20 game. I'm not sure on the odds on that, but they got to be hella large. So it can be Zubac, points, rebounds, over. All right, that's going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.